Hi Cancer, it is CJ. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a general reading for the month of September 2021. This can apply to your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising, or anywhere that you have Cancer placements in your chart. I've been struggling with a little bit of technology over the last couple of weeks. My computers have crashed, my phone has crashed, so please bear with me. I know that the camera itself right now that I'm using, it's an old phone. It's not going to be the best, but I am going to try my best to get the messages out to you that my angels and guides are wanting to express. And with that, let's get started. I do hope you are doing very well and that the last part of August was being kind to you. And yeah, so let's just get started. Thank you for joining me. I do really appreciate it. So we're going to just start with the major arcana. I've already cleansed and meditated on your energy. And cleansed the deck. So let's see what is possibly awaiting you for this month of September. We have the new moon in Virgo, and that would be on September 6th. So let's see. We'll just pull the major arcana just to get the overall energy that could be around you, supporting you, or that you can work with for the upcoming month or so. Time being fluid. Let's see. Okay, 2 just fell out. Thank you so much, angels and guides, ancestors and loved ones. We've got the Hierophant. Oh, we got Death. Okay. And as I said, you're not going to probably be able to see the cards very well because I'm trying to really work with my space and this older phone, but please bear with me. There is messages that are wanting to come out. Okay, Cancer, so we have the Hierophant and we have Death. 2 very, very powerful cards, as all major arcana are. The Hierophant is the higher learning, the higher connection with oneself. It can also be speaking of commitment, marriage perhaps, but it is about the higher learning and trusting in your intuition. The Hierophant to me is somewhat like the High Priestess, counterpart really. So for this month, this energy is allowing you to really trust your intuition and trust your gut and to work with learning on a higher level of who you are, what you are, and what you are wanting, and trusting it in a way that isn't just coming from a logical point of view, it's coming from a much more spiritual depth of yourself. So it's a very beautiful energy to have around you. And you also have Death. Death, Scorpio. You may be dealing with Scorpio, fellow water sign. Death is all about the transformation. It's all about one chapter or one thing closing out so that a brand new beginning can start. If you think about the butterfly, when it leaves a cocoon, it transforms into the butterfly. It starts off as a caterpillar and it goes through the stages. It's very transformative. So something is happening in your life, Cancer, that I can feel that it is time. It is time for something to be closed out so that something new can come in. Perhaps you will have to have a little bit of higher learning, higher study, higher commitment to whatever this new beginning is. But there are very strong energies that they're just giving it to me that you already probably know in your gut what needs to be done or what direction you're wanting to go in, and that you are very much aware that something is dying out or needs to be dying out so that your new transformation into this beautiful new world can begin. Okay, thank you so much, angels and guides, loved ones, and ancestors. Let's get started and pull some tarot and see what we can get for some more clarity. I'll be using the fountain deck on this. Okay, deck is ready. All right. Thank you so much. Please give me guidance on the messages that you wish for our gorgeous Cancers for the month of September 2021. Thank you so much. Please show me clearly. What messages do you have for our Cancerians? Ooh, okay, too many. That one for sure. We got Justice. Oops. And I'll show you the cards as we move through. Those were too many. Thank you so much. We've got Justice. So that is another very powerful arcana. Justice is Libra energy. It's the scales balancing out, perhaps after a while of the scales not being balanced at all. Definitely getting that energy here. But it looks like this month, as you move forward, the scales are going to start to balance out into a beautiful new feeling of contentment. Thank you so much. What else do you have for Cancer? Please show me clearly. What other message? Oh, wow. Okay, that is a lot of cards, so we're not going to take them all. The deck seems to be speaking quite loudly. Thank you so much, angels and guides. Could you please show me clearly? Less cards, please. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. What does Justice, where is that playing in Cancer's world, their life for this month? Please show me clearly. All right, we've got two. We'll just stop right there. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Cups, so you're walking away from something. Two of Coins, and we've got the Six of Cups. Okay. Just feeling the energy. Please be patient with me for a moment, Cancer. For some of you, I'm definitely getting the feeling that someone from your past is going to be coming and knocking on your door. I feel like there's been a struggle somewhere, not maybe even just maybe a struggle for yourself, within yourself, about someone or something from the past, and that you maybe haven't put those memories away, or you really haven't put that person away. I feel like you've moved on and you've continued with your life. And this isn't going to apply to everyone. This is just the energy that they're really giving me for someone out there. This feels like a long time ago, like a past relationship. Past, not recent. Although it could have been recent. I mean, it's going to, everyone's life story is different. So apply it if it fits. But I do feel like there, for someone out there, that there has been kind of almost this relationship that was in the past that ended. But didn't quite completely end for either you or the other person, still carrying that energy or that desire to maybe have a reconnection. The Two of Coins, Pentacles, it's our earth element. But it is about our material, it is about, you know, our tangible things, but it also is about our self-worth and our self-confidence and how we feel about ourselves. The Two of Pentacles is a juggling act, how I see it. It is keeping things up in the air and so far handling it that way. You haven't dropped a coin yet, but you cannot continue to do that forever. Eventually one of the coins needs to be dropped. In this card specifically, the waters are very, very choppy, and trying to keep these coins balanced within your hand is not going to be possible forever. So it is a choice. Twos are usually always about choices. So what I'm feeling here is that there's something that you decide, I think finally, that you are actually letting go of whoever or whatever this represents from your past. The Six of Cups, that's our watery emotion, Cancer. That is your water, that is your element. Six of Cups is, 6 is a beautiful balancing number, but Six of Cups is usually referring to someone from the past, that might have had beautiful connections. In this card, it is two people that are both basically looking at each other and sharing a cup. I don't know if you can see that on this camera at all, but they are kind of sharing a cup. And it does give the feeling of reminiscing, remembering a time where things felt really good. For someone, I specifically feel like someone from your past is coming back. Coming back to see if this love could be rekindled. But I don't think you're going to accept it because you have the Eight of Cups. I feel like you finally make this choice with the Two of Pentacles to walk away and no longer hold it close to you anymore. No longer wishing, well, maybe if this person came back, my life could be better, etc., etc. I think you're finally making a decision to actually like really walk away from it because you know that you've taken all you can from that relationship and you've learned all you could. And now it is time to move on to something else. Even though you may not know exactly where that's leading you, you are turning away from what was in your past. Underneath that is the Tower. So the Tower is obviously everything falling down, false foundations, and allowing that Tower to come in so that a solid, brand new foundation can be established. So this is really interesting because the Hierophant and with the Death card, it is definitely suggesting, they are suggesting here that to trust your intuition, trust what you've learned. Since if this is regarding some relationship, which it is, just my angels are telling me, someone who's listening right now, this is regarding a relationship that was in your past. And think about all the things that you've learned since this uncoupling. And really, really trust your intuition and also really acknowledge your truth of it. And when you do, and if this person comes around again, I do feel that you're not, there is no second chance here. I feel like you're finally going to be able to see clear and really walk freely away from it. Justice is here saying that the balance is coming back. The balance is going to be, it's going to be restructured in a, you are going to feel more balanced. Thank you. Sorry, lots of emotion is kind of rushing through me here right now, Cancer. Okay, let's see if we can get anything else. Of course, this could be regarding a job. It could be regarding a career. Like I said, it could fit anywhere in your life, but the energy that they're giving me is more pertaining to some kind of a love situation from the past that seems like they're really wanting to come back in this month. And I feel that there has been times where you've considered it, you've thought about them and wondered what if. With Death coming here though and showing up, it is definitely indicating that it is time to set yourself free from it. Set yourself free from whoever this was, no matter how you kind of feel about it, because what is meant for you will not pass you by. Okay, we've got two cards. Thank you so much. We've got the Queen of Coins and the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. And under the deck, we've got the Sun. So this is very, very, feels very therapeutic and it feels very healing to me. I know we don't have the star here, but it feels very healing for someone out there. So the Queen of Coins, I'll show you the Queen of Coins if you could see that. Queen of Coins, again, is our pentacles. It is our earthly, tangible, beautiful things. The Queen of Coins, she is very independent. She's also very loving and nurturing. She wants for nothing. She has very healthy confidence. She trusts in herself. And again, I just want to state this isn't gender specific at all. This is just the energy of the cards. So this can be male or female. But this energy is, she trusts in herself, in her decision. She knows that what choices she makes are going to be for the right choices, and they're also going to be right for not only herself but for her family and all those that she loves. Very nurturing. And the Ace of Swords, along with that, well, all aces are the opportunity of a brand new start. Swords is our air, it's our thoughts, it's the way we communicate, it's the way we speak, it's communication. Ace of Swords is this brand new way of thinking, this brand new start to how you communicate, not only with others but with yourself. So this feels very, very much as if the time has come here in September, Cancer, that there's something, and put it where it fits for your life, if it fits. There's something closing out. There's something that is definitely needing to close out. And there's this choice of are you going to continue the way you have been, probably maybe for quite a long time. I don't feel like you are. I feel like with all the cards that have come out here, you are making a choice this month to finally authentically let go of whatever this is in the past that seems to be coming back around. This time, though, I think you literally are closing the door on it. And you are really taking the time to connect with your inner self and connect with your higher learning since this relationship ended in your past, and really seeing how much you've grown and really doing some really deep thought processes on it, I believe. I feel it. I mean, we have the Six of Cups, but we don't have any other cups, so I feel like you're really pretty grounded this month, Cancer, which is beautiful. I mean, you're such a watery, emotional, loving, nurturing energy all on your own. It's really lovely to see, though, to feel that you are actually having both of your feet starting to get planted in September. And I feel like you're really starting to get very determined on what it is that you want in your life. And I don't think you're going to be, I don't think you're going to waver this month. You know, justice is going to be, it is your justice. That's what I want to say. And with you having the Sun, one of the most powerful, warmest cards in the deck, I feel. The Sun is that feeling of, you know, when the sun warms your back, or you wake up in the morning and you got this beautiful sunrise that is shining on the flowers, or, you know, through your window, warming the space around the window. Everything feels so much lighter and so much better when the sun is shining. And this card particularly, there's a little boy or girl just playing in the beautiful rays of the warm, gorgeous sunshine. Very light energy, very just free, carefree, and having fun. And I do feel like once you have come to this place where you make this decision that is not just logical, but it is very emotional based, it is very intuitive based, that you let go of whoever this is in the past once and for all. There's going to be this really swift change, and you are going to become the Queen of Coins. You're going to be very stable, you're going to be very grounded, you're going to be very self-assured, and you're going to know that you made the right choice, and you're going to start moving forward in everything, in relationships, in your career, with this brand new way of thinking, the Ace of Swords. Hope this is making sense to someone out there. I'm just going to feel the energy again. Okay, thank you so much, angels and guides. I'm going to move on. We're going to pull some other clarifiers. It feels very much, Cancer, that there is this need for you to get some kind of very deep emotional clarity, to really look at things very honestly. make this choice to let go of whoever or whatever is from the past that perhaps has not ever really died out. You know, even if you haven't seen, if this is, for example, if this is about a relationship that you had in the past, it could be over, it could have been over for 10 years or however long. But if the person is still here on this earth with the rest of us, and you know that, maybe you've never quite closed that entire chapter. Maybe there's been that what if, you know. But I feel like this is going to be the month where you actually get your really divine clarity here, and you make this choice to actually finally let it go, because, again, if it was really meant for you, I don't feel that you would be having any kind of a struggle with the choice. Like the Two of Coins is just feeling a little bit like, do I let go of this once and for all, or do I keep kind of holding on to it? Maybe the dream of it, of having this relationship re-sparked again. I feel like you're making this decision that no, you're letting it finally die out. And when that happens, there's this freedom that is going to happen for you. You know, this is a very personal reading, meaning obviously it's personal towards Cancers. But I mean, this feels like a very personal inner, I don't want to say struggle, because it doesn't feel necessarily like a struggle. I don't even think you think about this every single day. But I think it's been something that has been, pops up in your head or in your heart every once in a while. And I think with you being able to free that, to let go of that once and for all, I think you are going to see things change quite quickly for you. And I do feel like things are going to be much more positive. I do have this feeling kind of like there's been a little bit of, what's the word? Again, kind of just like there's been something that is maybe the last few months, years has been really difficult. Maybe you've had some struggles. There's something about this that is just feeling like things are going to really start to improve for you. Really, very much. Definitely even materialistic-wise, like money-wise. I think by the end of September, you are going to feel a hell of a lot more independent and strong and balanced. Definitely balanced. All right, angels and guides, loved ones and ancestors and our beautiful divine. Is there anything else you can show us for Cancer for the month of September 2021? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Anything else regarding this reading? In Cancer, you have the Sun. So, very powerful month. Please show me clearly. What else do we have for Cancer? Okay. What do we have? Oh my gosh. Again, Queen of Pentacles. Double confirmation, Cancer. So if you're in a rocky spot right now, or you've been in a rocky spot, hold on, because you are going to get your footing again. You have two Queen of Coins. On the bottom of this one, this card, it says, I have everything I need to prosper. So if this is regarding a relationship that is from your past that I do not feel is still connected, not in that way, maybe telepathically you both still can feel each other's energy or something, but I just feel like you are really recognizing this month that it is very much time to use your sword. Not literally, but to use your sword in the way of, I don't want to keep myself in this hope of could it be a better relationship. I think you are actually standing on your own 2 feet, and you're making this choice, because this decision to let the past be in the past. Past does belong in the past. It doesn't really have a place in our present. As much as sometimes we might want it to, it's in the past for a reason. If it was meant to be here in our present and in our future, then it would be here right now. Very beautiful. Thank you so much. Is there any other messages for Cancer? You know, and you could even be in another relationship, a committed relationship right now. I mean, the Hierophant is also, like I said, about higher commitment, can be marriage. You could even be in a beautiful relationship right now, or, you know, like a love relationship, but maybe sometimes you think about this person in the past. I mean, through COVID times, it has been very challenging on, I think, everyone as far as relationships go too, because, you know, we've really had to shut down a lot through lockdowns and everything, and we can start to take each other for granted and have more difficult things, and that, you know, you just maybe have a little bit more arguments here and there, etc. And it's totally normal to think back to maybe a relationship that was in the past that you only remember the good parts of it, and perhaps you even start missing, thank you so much, missing that person. But is that the reality? Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay, another Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles here. Bottom of the deck, the Star. Okay, so there we got our healing. I'm just going to go right here. The Star. Healing, renewed faith, renewed trust. This is also being inspired for your future. And it feels very necessary, Cancer, that there's this choice that has to be made, and the choice is within yourself. It's not even like you have to say anything to the other person, like, I don't actually want to have you in my mind or my heart anymore. I think it's literally, this is between you and you. And you are going to know exactly the right choice for you. Seven of Pentacles is, again, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. If you're listening to this, you know what Pentacles coins are, right? Seven of Pentacles is that checking in, looking at your harvest, looking at what you put into something. Have you gotten the same return back? That's what Seven of Pentacles means to me. On the bottom it says, I trust my ideas and my direction. I think you are taking time this month to really look at this past relationship, whoever this is, and they may be coming back. They might knock on your door. They might send you a message or out of the blue call you. But I think you're really going to take a look back and go, was it really that great? You know, have I just been kind of holding on to that as just kind of a way of dreaming a bit? And I think you're making the decision that, no, it's done now. This is done. This is no longer meant for me in this life. And with that, I'm going to choose to use my sword to sever any of that, even if it is just in my mind. And I'm going to let go of that. I'm going to let death happen so that I can transform. And I can move forward and open myself and open my life up to all these beautiful possibilities that are just waiting around the bend for me. And having the two Queen of Pentacles in your reading is just double confirming to me, Cancer, that you are going to be getting your independence and your strength back. And I do feel like there's going to be some really good movement as far as your finances in a positive way. You've got the sun here shining over top of you that is lighting up this entire reading. So it is a very powerful but transformative month. And you're going to find your balance again. And this could be applying to your career, etc. as well. I am just giving you more the energy that is the strongest that my angels are giving me. Very beautiful. Let's see what's under the Star. The High Priestess. I mentioned the High Priestess with the Hierophant. Well, she's there. So, just another, oh, and then underneath that is Ace of Cups. So that means you're making room for new love, new creativity, new passions to come into your life. It's beautiful. It's very gorgeous. It's a gorgeous read, actually. So if you're not feeling this way right at the beginning of September, that's okay, because I kind of feel like it's going to be more, I think it's going to be more in the latter part of September. Now remember, we got Mercury retrograde. I think that starts in, is it the 22nd of September, right? So, you know, Mercury retrograde is kind of that where everything starts to go backwards and kind of pulls you back, and it can be a pretty intense time. So I guess I would say really be mindful of that as we get closer to that date, as we, like, you know, even the pre-shadow part of Mercury retrograde. And just really be aware. Really keep your feet grounded this month. Try and keep yourself really centered. Take care of yourself, but be really truthful and honest to yourself so that you can make the right choice that is going to be best for you. Okay, so let's just pull one card to close up this reading, Cancer, from the Pearls of Wisdom. Thank you so much, angels, loved ones, ancestors and guides, and our divine. Please show me one card so that we can close up this beautiful, powerful reading for Cancers for the month of September 2021. One card, please. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. We've got wisdom. I love that. Do you define yourself by others' expectations? Release fears and past beliefs, and life will take care of itself and flow. Your affirmation, Cancer, for this month, if you want to write it down somewhere so you can see it often or something, I am trusting my inner wisdom. That's beautiful. What a beautiful way to close out this reading, because having the Hierophant and then having the High Priestess under here, this is about you trusting your inner wisdom. That's what I started saying right from the very beginning of this reading. It is about trusting what you've learned, knowing what you've learned, knowing what you want, and really being honest with yourself is going back into the past going to be using your wisdom, using your higher wisdom. Obviously, everyone gets to make their own choice. We have freedom of our own will of what way we want to go. But this is what they are saying. I don't think you're going to take whoever this is back. And if it is about a job, I don't think you're going to go back to a job that you had in the past. I don't. I think that this is now time that you are going to start. Wow, okay, sorry. I just heard this is your new year. So September, new year. Normally that's January, but maybe September is for you, Cancer, your new beginning of your new year. All right, with that, I'm going to close this off. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you so much for being here, and hopefully my computers will be fixed very shortly and I can start going again. Technology, man, it wasn't even I can't even speak. It isn't even Mercury retrograde yet. And when all of it started blowing up, it was like, what the hell is going on here? So I guess I better fasten my seatbelt for Mercury retrograde. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for being here. If there's something here that you can relate to or that you want to leave a comment, I would appreciate that very much. Also, please leave a like, perhaps subscribe if you're liking what I'm putting out there. And thanks for being part of the CJ's Soul Tribe. I adore you. Okay, until next time, take care. Thank you.